Should I do an intro? Should you do an intro? Oh, damn it.
We're going.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Chaps podcast. We have my great enemy, Braden Keller.
Hey!
Hi. The sexy boy, Simon Salinas.
Oh, hello. Oh.
The psychopath, Joey Callahan.
You know who it is.
The calm but senile Arm.
What?
The questioning light.
No, it's a calm and impotent Arm.
What? Okay, no. You can't, no.
This is a fair space.
Impotent?
No insults, children. Shh.
Oh, Nikki is still here.
Is he here?
Before everyone joined, he said he was gonna rig up his earphones and speakers or something. So I don't know. He's working on something. He's working on.
Hey, Dustin.
It's stay tuned. You might figure out what Nikki is doing.
Yeah, don't click away now.
Try to get watch time.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, stay tuned. We might have more attendees later on. But now, a word from our official sponsor. Hi, Swift here with Flex super strong waterproof tape that can instantly patch, bond, seal, and repair. Flex tape is no ordinary tape. Its triple thick adhesive virtually wields itself to the surface, instantly stopping the toughest leaks. Leaky pipes can cause major damage, but Flex tape on tight and bonds instantly. Plus, Flex Tape's powerful adhesive is so strong, it even works underwater!
Oh my god!
You can repair leaks in pools and spas in water without draining them. Flex Tape is perfect for marine campers and RVs. Flex Tape is super strong, and once it's on, it holds on tight, unlike my relationships.
Oh, wow. You're building up to that.
He had that planned. You could tell. That was not on.
Hey, Dustin.
Practically, typing jokes out.
Hey, Dustin.
Yes.
This is a real random question. Do you still have Flex Wars Episode 1?
We can watch
I still have...
Wait. Have you guys ever seen Flex Wars? Who hasn't seen
Flex Wars?
I've seen it before, yeah.
Okay,
I've seen Flex
Star
Wars.
Wars.
No, Dustin,
Flex
why don't you just talk
Wars?
about Flex Wars? That's our next little podcast bit. Everybody just...
Is this even the podcast? Is this what's happening? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, this is the podcast. This is going
podcast?
online.
Wow. In the days of old, there was a class known as sound engineering. Now, everyone had abandoned us except for Simon. So that didn't make sense. Everyone had left, and in the class was only Simon and me. Now, we had an idea. It was a great idea, and it started something beautiful. It was known as the Flex Wars.
Keep going, Justin.
So anyways, it consisted of Flex Wars and Flex Wars 2.
Why is it so long of a story?
Honestly, I'm just gonna show Flex Wars. I'm just gonna show Flex Wars.
They have Dungeons and Dragons online?
I do.
They do?
Everyone's mute so we can hear this.
Oh god.
There we go.
Flex Wars. Why do I keep getting muted?
Dustin, we can't hear the audio.
Yeah, we can't hear.
Yeah.
Dustin, share
Phil.
Computer audio too.
Yeah, Phil, slap that. You guys wanna hear a joke about eggs?
Sure.
Let's hear it. I bet it's an excellent joke. So quirky,
That's
so
good.
quirky, funny.
Okay. Did you hear about the guy that eats his eggs Benedict on his car radiator?
No.
There's a punchline.
What's the punchline?
He said, "There's no plate like Chrome for the hollandaise."
Oh.
That's a good one.
Oh, I don't like that. No.
Bro. Okay, I got one for you. All right.
What?
Okay, so a waiter said to a customer, "How would you like your eggs?" The customer then said, "Fertilized."
God. That's a tough one right there. Son.
Ooh.
Are you okay, Braden?
No, I'm not mentally stable. This podcast
No.
is just...
Hey, it's okay. Wait, I got one. I got one. I got one. It's
Hey.
PG. It's PG. Okay, you want to hear it? Want to hear it?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's hear it.
Knock knock.
Who is
Who's
there?
Darmam.
What?
Darmam who?
Darmamu, I've come to bargain.
I hate this.
I also have a joke.
What's
No,
your
Justin, we
joke?
don't want to hear your joke.
I have a joke though.
Which
What's
no one
your
wants to
joke,
hear it.
Justin?
But I
You're a
have
joke.
No one wants to hear your joke, Dustin.
Justin, let's hear that joke.
Sorry.
You are
Okay,
trash.
I like my women like I like my coffee.
Black?
Okay, why don't we do Mad Libs?
Yes.
Libs.
That-
Why not?
I
Why
don't know
not?
what that
Why
is.
not?
I
Why
don't know what
not?
that
We have to
is.
make this entertaining.
I don't know what that
Come on,
is.
let's...
What is Mad
Okay,
Libs?
Joby, Mad Libs is like it's like a pre-prepared script with a lot of just blanks.
Yeah.
So you just pick random words to put in those blanks and it makes
Should I,
Oh, I
should I
can
share
do
my
that.
screen
We can
or
do
does that defeat the
All
purpose?
right, I can do that. Yeah.
I guess I'll just ask you guys for words.
When we just
Yeah.
play Cards Against Humanity.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
that is well.
Dude.
That'd be
Okay,
awesome.
okay. I need an adjective.
Do y'all know the PPAP guy?
No.
Okay. Okay, so basically it was this one.
Okay,
dude.
wait, should I read it?
Dustin, do you remember the PPA guy? PPAP guy. PPAP. You know, pen, pineapple, apple pen?
Oh yeah.
Oh, him.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
I know
He
him.
recently did a video where it was just, I have a soap, I have a hand. And then it's just like 2 minutes of him just saying wash.
Oh my god.
Okay,
so
okay. Should I
terrible.
read the
I have a
ad-lib, Mad
new.
Lib? Should I read it?
I
Yeah.
have
Yes,
news.
please.
Okay.
I
Everybody
have
shut up.
depression.
Okay.
Okay. I enjoy
Oh,
long...
Xavier's coming. Hold on, wait for Xavier to
Wait
join.
for Xavier.
before we
He's
read it.
experienced this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Xavier.
Yes. If this recording even works, we're not sure.
Hello.
Arm, go. Hello, Xavier. Arm, I turned on screen
Okay.
sharing.
Is it on?
No.
Is it on?
Yes.
I enjoy long. Why didn't it go back?
Because Jovi got it first.
God.
Go, Arm, go.
Okay. I enjoy...
No.
Go!
No.
I hate you, Joey.
Go.
Okay, I'm just gonna read it.
Okay.
I enjoy long, chunky walks on the beach,
Dang it.
getting yeeted in the rain, and serendipitous encounters with nice women. I really like pina coladas mixed with Hawaiian juice. Oh, it actually worked. And romantic candlelit milks. I am well read from Dr. Seuss to Phil Swift. I travel frequently, especially to Pizza Hut, when I am not busy with work. I am a
Looks
physics
behind.
teacher. I am looking for drugs and beauty in the form of a Hawaiian goddess.
No.
You should have
Okay.
the physique of Emma Watson and the thought of Michelle Obama.
No.
I would prefer if she knew how to cook, clean, and wash my dogs. I know I'm not very attractive in my picture, but it was taken 69 days ago, and I have since become more round.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it through Google Translate.
Yeah, just
Five times.
See what comes back out.
Of Samoan, okay.
Oh no, that was fine.
Okay.
Hey, also be sure to check out my channel, Soundman.
Yeah,
All
y'all
caps.
wanna plug yourselves?
I don't have a channel.
I don't have a channel.
Bro, we should be Twitch streamers.
Who knows? Maybe we might become them.
I feel like that's the only future
I mean,
we have.
looking at my grades right now, I'm probably not gonna graduate.
Yeah,
So
about the same
that's
for me,
on the
Simon.
table.
About
That's
the
not
same for
good.
me.
That option's right on the table.
It's right
Wait,
there.
It's
Simon,
right up there in front.
Simon,
I
It's the
could
best option.
take it,
Simon, we
or I
gotta
could
verify
reach
this.
back. What? Yes.
So remember when we did like the honor thing where you go up and like sign your name? Did you really
Yeah.
put my name?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Wait. We gotta explain that. The whole
Okay,
point of a
okay.
podcast is stories.
Okay. You want me to, Simon? You want to
Yes,
do
everyone else
time
mute themselves except for Braden.
Yes. Everyone.
Oh wait, no,
maybe
but this is my story.
Yeah,
This
it's Simon's
is
story.
my story.
Except for Braden and
Everybody
Simon.
wait.
Simon.
Okay, I'm
It's
just gonna.
our story. Simon, go ahead. Oh wait, no, Aram, just keep.
Wait, I'm gonna reread it.
Gather around the fire, children.
I translated it to like Samoan, to Latin, to Czech. I don't know how to pronounce it, to English. Okay. I love long, sturdy walks along the beach and deliciousness of the rain, and occasional encounters with beautiful women. I really like pina colada mixed with haoli and juice and soft taste, orange oil. I read aloud from the Dr. Strict to Phil Swift. Travel pizza, especially when I'm not busy working. I'm a medical teacher. I'm looking for beauty and beauty in the form of the goddess Howie.
Howie Mandel.
Howie.
Also, can we appreciate that Aram put on a tie for this?
Yeah, no,
Wearing
well
Hawaiian.
done, Aram.
Wait a second, I'm wearing
Well
a
done.
Hawaiian shirt. It's
Oh.
content. She must
It was
find
awesome
Emma.
content.
She must find Emma Watson's body and Michelle Obama's heart.
They've been disembodied.
I like it when he knew how to clean my dog. I know my movie isn't very good for that, but it was made 69 days ago, and I've been doing more rounds ever since.
Oh no. Oh my god. How long has this been going on for? Almost
No, too long.
Okay. Can I? Is it story time yet?
I
I
guess
want
It's
to
our
do
story
story
time.
time.
Okay, Simon,
Okay.
start off the story time.
Gather around gather around the
Gather
fire,
around the children.
Gather around the fire, children, and let me tell you tales of yore. Many moons ago, there was a festival of sorts, where one would partake in signing the name that was given to them by birth on paper. But, unbeknownst to anyone else, I, rather than signing the name that was given to me at birth, signed the name Brayton Keller. And now Braden is twice as UHS as anyone else at this school.
First of all, how
So
dare you name your child Braden? Who names a
Ah.
kid Braden? Right?
That's
Who
true.
names
That
their
is
child
valid point.
Braden? Alright.
Well, I mean,
I need to go get.
Joby.
I need to go get more sip. I'll be back.
Okay, I'll continue the story from there. Okay, so pretty much, right, we're at the assembly, and Simon didn't even want to do it in the first place, but I had him do it, and then he just comes back down afterwards, and he's like, I put down your name, and I was like, huh?
Wait,
He's like,
what
I
exactly
signed
signing?
Braden Keller. You know
It
the, like,
was
honor thing?
if you're
The,
honorable.
like, yeah, the We Are UHS code, where we all like,
Yeah.
on stage and sign that.
Uh-huh.
He changed that for mine, which was quite something.
Not everyone will know exactly what that is. Consider that.
Exactly. Well, I mean,
if you put
will
2 and 2
see
together,
this.
I do
Where's
not have
Xavier?
one, and Braden has 2.
So I am
So
double.
you're literally putting two together. Anyway, you want to hear my story or my dream, my lucid dream?
Yes, tell us about your lucid dream.
All right. So basically, all of you were surrounding me, just throwing money, right, at me, and I was like on a kind of a stage, and I was.
Wow.
I was
What? That.
Just keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going.
I don't need to hear any.
and, like I was just like dancing on the pole and everything. And like I was actually like genuinely good at it.
Wow, Joby, follow your dreams, man.
I mean, hey, hey, if this
Make more
whole
money
high
than a
school-
teacher that way.
If this whole high school
You
thing
could.
work out,
Well, I mean,
could just be
in the
an
first place,
astronaut.
teachers don't make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, Joby, you're telling us you were a stripper for us?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
No way, dude. I had that same dream yesterday.
Is that a JoJo Siwa shirt?
Yes, now go.
Can I take
No, that's mine. Those are mine.
No.
No.
This, okay,
We
this
gotta purge your
podcast is
sister
at
now,
the
Simon.
same time extremely wholesome, but also at the same time like
We gotta
God.
purge your sister now, Simon. I'm sorry. Your sister is too dangerous to be left alive.
Is it just me, or did everyone else think when they were first introduced to Sonic, I 100% thought Tails was a girl?
Sadly not, but you do you.
Like, there was no doubt in
Headcanons
my
are
mind that he was a
headcanons.
girl.
Well, it's not your fault. He was voiced by a girl voice actor, and she didn't do a particularly good job of imitating a little boy. The Saturn and inventors of Sonic the Hedgehog actors were actually 8-year-olds, and that's where we got. I think that's where we got the impression that Tails was a 8-year-old boy. But anyway, I found the Latin. The reason why Tails is not a cruise ship is because his son, Leus Fluvius Brower, says, Mater mea est, ignotum ad multa, de iustus non, quae seriot ius tamen.
And then I was like, oh, shall I explain the story of Cheops?
Hold on. Before we do that, Xavier, you were making We Are Number One just with the sound of Dr. Getman's Barbie hitting the floor. How is that going?
I think I just gave up on it.
Oh, I heard the introduction. It was beautiful, I must say. Okay, should we discuss the story of Cheops?
Okay.
Dustin,
Everybody mute
No,
themselves
let's
so I can
discuss
tell
the
this story.
kinematic equations of Cheops first.
Oh no, we'll do that after.
What even is that? Okay, now, back in the days of old, like a few months ago, during our elective session, we had a kind of like assignment to make a video and then plug it into Adobe, one of the Adobe things. I don't know, but we just had to make something. So I don't remember what our initial idea was, but me, Burden, and Joby we banded together, and I think we were gonna do something about JoJo poses. I don't know.
I think so. I think the original idea was you like doing quirky poses and then just like transitioning and editing two of you in, but we didn't do that. So what we started off doing was I was just gonna film you buying chips. So we actually have about 2 minutes of unreleased footage of just you and Joby walking downstairs and then going to the vending machine room and buying a bag of chips. We filmed all of that, but then we were like, what if we just ate the chips? Just silently eating chips. And that's what this has turned into. So Dustin, I'll let you continue from your perspective.
I don't know who had the initial idea for it. I don't remember. I think it was kind of like a group thing. Yeah. So we were like, hey, let's just take a video of us sitting down and eating chips. And then like, hey, let's cut it, at different moments. So like, we're sitting here and then suddenly we're sitting over here and then here. And then it just goes on. And that turned into Chops.
Yeah, and I mean, I was the one filming it. Yeah, we just kind of put it on.
There was a few issues with it. Like in the background of one take, you can hear like a lawn, like a leaf blower in the background.
We just decided to leave that in because
there was nothing we could do. Yeah, we're not very great with sound.
Yeah. I mean, all we did was just film it in 15-second chunks with the super steady mode on the camera and just let that go.
And soon one video became a whole extended universe.
No, you're not there yet. We're not there yet, Simon.
Don't rush.
Don't
rush art.
Sorry.
Anyways,
muted.
So there's we had to take multiple takes in some places, and believe it or not, in some of those takes, there was no chips in the bag.
Yeah,
and I was eating nothing because I ran out of chips and I didn't want to buy another bag because I'm broke.
So, we kind of pulled a tricky on everybody here. I think it's the last 2 or 3 clips. There's just no chips in the bag, and just
and in the last take when I crumple the bag and throw it away and then go to end the video, well, that bag had already been in the trash can.
Yeah, okay, so when we first filmed the ending sequence, I was filming it horizontally, and that's the only pan, by the way. Everything else is stationary. The only pan was that thing, and I had filmed it horizontally, and I filmed it vertically, and we went to edit it, and we're like, wait, this is filmed vertically, not horizontally, so we had to ditch that take, dig the bag out of the trash, uncrumple it, and then just refilm the entire thing. Oh, yeah, that was the adventure, you know?
And then
And
came the
then,
second most difficult thing, editing.
oh, yeah.
Now, I have to say, I was useless doing this because I didn't do anything. I was making a drawing of Rick and Morty while they were editing. And then they lost all of the editing because of some save file problem.
Yeah, that happened.
We had to redo it when we would have been done, which really sucked.
Yeah.
But we got it done. And then also there was the Chops theme song.
Oh,
There's the normal version, which is in
song.
Chops. However, I did make a version of the song that will not be released until the late future.
Yeah, right now we've got, because we decided, you know, and Simon, we have to give credit to Simon, you know, big boy. He was behind the whole second coming of the films a lot. So I think we filmed Ooms first, which was our kind of upcoming sequel to Cheops, and that was with Ara and Danny, and we just had them eating peanut M&Ms. But then
I'm
that
gonna attempt to
project
make
was
YTP again. I hope my computer doesn't crash because I
Oh,
launched
no.
Shut up, nigga!
an iMovie.
Dustin, no.
Dustin, what's the beef with me? Is it because of that one time, or is it because of that remote screen sharing accident we had?
Oh, I forgot about that. No,
We don't talk about that.
I like how this was like the only productive thing we've done for the whole podcast.
Yeah,
and it just gets
I'm gonna try
interrupted.
to make YTP right now.
We gotta make
no more
some.
waiting. I'm going.
Next time. Next time we're doing this, we gotta set some rules.
We do. I
And
mean,
we gotta
need
come up with like a main host or something. Like
Yeah, if
Brandon should
there's-
be the main host or Simon or something.
Yeah. If there's ever a week where we just don't want to do it, we can just cut the chunk of us actually talking about Cheops and upload that as like the making of Cheops.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yes. Okay, we need to make a documentary because actually we were going to have
Wait. If we end up making a documentary, like I could do sound design. Me and Dustin, we could
do sound design.
Sound and shit.
Because I've got a lot of unreleased cuts and footage because I'm the person that films everything, and a lot of things went wrong. Like for me, I have literally 6 takes of the ending, none of which worked. So we still don't have that down.
Yeah.
And now that we have quarantine, it's not looking good. So we're probably just gonna
Next year though.
But cool. But what about our possible quarantines?
Yes.
Okay, wait. I actually have an idea for that. Like we could film anybody within the Cheops universe, just eating a bag of chips, and then just have them like stick out, right? And then we send it to Braden or someone, and then we film other people reaching out for it, and then we just do that. Like that'd be fun or something.
Wait, like an arm, like I don't know, they're not in the shot, and then like an arm comes out offering the chip or something.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Times.
Quarantines. Yeah, that'd be fun.
And that could be a side universe because Simon, have we told you about our plans for Chops? We've told you our plans.
I have a recording of it. I have like a whole recording of like a mock pitch meeting we had.
That was something.
Yeah, but how it's gonna get deep and dark and
we won't spoil it to the audience of 0 people who are currently watching, but pretty much.
Funny, Braden.
Yeah, I think our little upload schedule for the Cheops YouTube channel is probably going to be, this podcast we're going to release for this week, and then I think next week we just need to re-release the original Cheops, right? And we can either
because it's still on your channel.
Yeah, I can either like screen record it from my channel and then just re-upload it to Cheops, or we can go through and redo all the clips and sound design because some of the quality
maybe within
lost.
Within like a week or 2, we could do quarantines.
Yeah. I think we just need to alternate because we have 3 filmed actual videos. We have Cheops, Moons, and Dranks. and the mooms and drinks aren't finished, but they're pretty close. So
All we need to do for
technically-
drinks, I think all we need to do for either of them is film the throwing away of the item. And I think that's it.
So we can just film quarantine editions of them and release as much as we have, and we can.
Why don't we put a
either-
hold on that? Because like if we're gonna release something, let's make sure it's up the utmost highest quality.
Well, I mean, if people are bored during quarantine, don't we want to give them something to watch?
Well, I mean, we're gonna have this, and then eventually we're gonna have a documentary.
Oh, wait.
Like I'm planning.
we never.
What about a cooking show?
Yes.
We don't know how to cook.
Brayden, you still there's still
wait,
that cyber shell
did we
recipe
ever
that you
tell
haven't
you-
cooked yet on Zoom.
Did we ever tell you how far Cheops spread though?
Wait, what?
Can you repeat that? I
People
didn't
at
hear
my
that.
old school, how far Cheops spread. It was actually.
Oh, seriously?
Big. Yeah. So first I showed it to my dad because I thought he'd get a kick out of it, which he did. He watched it probably around 15, 20 times.
That's why, because if you look it up now, it has like 117 views, and we have like 10 subscribers. So
Yeah.
We actually got subscribers. I didn't know that. But
yeah, we got like 9 subscribers.
Subscribers that are gonna see this in their inboxes.
Ooh,
Hit that
yeah,
notification
baby.
button. Yeah.
But no. So then my mom got it, and I think Joby also showed his mother. And at my old school, my parents and Joby's mom is like still close to that school. So I guess they showed someone it. Like the person who works in the office at the school.
The trailer.
Chops.
Oh my god.
Oh, neat! I found a micro
And
SD card.
apparently, a bunch
Keep
of
it.
the people at the school, parents and teachers, saw it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat.
And, I mean, we also I started an Instagram and I have yet to follow people. So once we get this up, I'm gonna make a post promoting our podcast, and then I'm just gonna mass follow everyone that I can and try and gain the Cheops empire. Oh,
Okay.
God.
So, but this is probably getting too long. Before we end this, within a few weeks, we are going to have quarantines.
Yeah.
Maybe
Would you
the
like
documentary-
to talk about quarantines? Because I think quarantines, the documentary, and podcasts are the 3 things we're going to be doing for this. So
If you
do
have
we
any
wanna
ideas
talk-
for like podcasts that you want us to talk about,
No,
tell us
leave it in the
because we're
comments
not going to do
below.
anything. We're not going to do anything else productive unless you do something about it. So take
Yeah,
a
you're
stand
just gonna
and,
get a
and
lot
tell
of
us not to be
this.
idiots.
You know, and if you're
How loud do I sound right now?
not
You're not
even
too loud,
that
Dustin.
loud, just very
Really?
nice. Yeah.
Also,
Uh,
be
Not
sure to
too
check
loud
out
at
my
all.
channel, Soundman.
Yeah.
I do sound design
Soundman,
shit.
Good channel. Yeah. Oh,
I
so,
do some sound design for Cheops. Expect some of that on there too.
Yeah. Do we
So
want
have
to
I.
kind of
Wait,
wrapping
but
this
I've
up a
also
little bit?
done sound design, Simon.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Maybe I'm the better sound design man.
I don't know. Do you want to co-run Soundman
We
with
should
me,
have
Dustin?
a competition.
If you would have me, Dustin.
Wait.
He can be a guest on Soundman.
No. We gotta have a competition.
Okay.
Ooh.
Who can
Time
make
and
the better
place,
Cheops
bitch.
theme?
Time and place.
Okay.
Who can make the better Cheops theme? How about that?
Well, I mean, I don't have
Ooh.
access. I don't have access to Logic Pro at my house.
Oh no, but yeah, I know. But there's a bunch of other. Free
Seriously,
things
where?
you can do.
Free,
Even
tell me.
GarageBand.
GarageBand.
Arms back. Okay, so.
Well, twist me nipples and call me a monkey's uncle. Let me do that then.
Yes. Okay.
Arm, we're about to end this.
Yeah, no, we're not about to. We're kind of wrapping it up though. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't want to
we
kill my
discussed
computer.
the history of Chops, so we actually
I'm sorry, wait.
we
I'm gonna
actually
leave
got
for just a bit.
something.
Okay, so should we just talk
Why?
about what our plans are for the future and wrap this up?
Where?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's about it we have for now. This was
This
like
was
almost
interesting.
an hour and a half. This was a good test.
It was a good test.
Great test. I'm proud of it.
It was
Also,
a good test.
I can stop the recording before we stop the Zoom. So just
we gotta set some ground rules next time.
Nobody's gonna listen to this like casually, just like without looking at like.
Yeah, well, you're just working. Leave this podcast on in the background.
Yeah, leave this on the background while you're.
Do we want to say goodbye to the recording, and I'll stop that, but we can still stay on the Zoom?
Sure. Okay, let's all say bye. 3.
Goodbye.
2. You bitch. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, Justin, no, don't die. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it there. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Stay tuned for
check out Soundman too. Be sure to check out.
Can we have everyone block the Russian national anthem
let's
at the end of?
How come there's all your new friends? That's Oscar.
The recording's still going.